Now we can discuss about quantum computing. What is quantum computing? It is very important in simple terms. What is quantum computing in simple terms? Quantum computing is an area of computing focused on developing computer technology based on the principles of quantum theory, which explains the behavior of energy and material on the atomic and subatomic levels. What is an example of quantum computing? It is very important to the students also because and developers also. What is an example of quantum computing? When there are three people, we need to divide into two cars. The number of operations we need to perform a quantum computer is 1. This is because a quantum computes the score of all configurations at the same time. When there are 4 people, the number of operations is still 1. And another question is, does quantum computing has a future? Yes, it is having very good future. Quantum computers will allow the storage and processing of data in ways that we can't even comprehend today. They also offer more complex calculations than traditional computers and therefore can easily solve problems that would take years to solve on a traditional computer. So this quantum computing will be very useful, and one thing I will say that in the year 1990s in PCs, in my experience I will say that in PC itself 20 MB or 30 MB maximum will be there. Hard disk, that is big hard disk. Then for the timing it is a 250 GB has come hard disk. Now it is SSDs has coming. Solid state drives from 250 GB, 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte and 4 terabyte SSD hard disks are also there. So how much change is there? That is the significance. And as well as we used to put floppies in 1990s that time, 1990 to 91, 92, 93 that time. Now we are using pen drives of 32 GB. Floppy is 1.44 MB. But now 32 GB pen drives, 64 GB pen drives, 128 GB pen drives are also coming. How change is coming? It's a good development in information technology. So quantum computers is having very good future. What are quantum computers good for? Quantum computers can be used in taking large manufacturing data sets on operational failures and translating them to combinatoric challenges that when paired with a quantum inspired algorithm can identify which part of a complex manufacturing process contributed to incidents of product failure. And another question is, why quantum computing will change the world? What is more, quantum simulations could also be able to replace laboratory experiments, reduce the cost of research, and even minimize the need for human and animal testing. Quantum computers could bring huge potential benefits to the financial sector, from deeper analytics to new, faster training possibilities. And then another question is, who is a leader in quantum computing? IBM has been one of the leading quantum computing companies for some time. In 2016, it became the first to offer cloud-based quantum computing access, letting virtually anyone access these once prohibitive resources. Cloud usage has since become a dominant business model for many companies. Then another question is, how much RAM is required? Does a quantum computer have? It had 500 kilobytes of RAM and 230 megabytes of hard disk space. The quantum is not whether or not quantum computers will change things, because they will. It is matter of how long we have before it happens. But now the hard disks are coming from 4 TB, also 4 terabyte hard disks, and SSD solid state drives are also coming. How big is Google's quantum computer? An example, a simple quantum computer is about the size of a room, featuring a cryostat that maintains the quantum processor at a super cold temperature of about 10 millikelvin, making the cryostat on one of the coldest places in the known universe. I will say my assumption is in olden days, for one computer means it is having a big house. One computer, to keep one computer in, it is in the 1980s and 85s also. But in 1990s, it is coming in the PC level, in desktop. So now it is very small, you know that. And likewise, quantum computers also, at present situation, it is having in a one room size. But in future, the quantum computer will come in a simple PC size also. So the future is ours, and very good technologies are coming. Artificial intelligence is also increasing. Machine learning is also increasing, and Python is also a very good tool for all these things. So quantum computing will become very small for the time being. Now it is one room size. And Sundar Pichai also we can see beside the quantum computer in photos and in YouTube videos also. But in future, that will come to a PC size. That day also will come. Wishing you all the best.